stopped here and ambushed for the day, and it was a good rest, you know. I got a good shave, I ate a lot of food, we stocked up on food as well because we've got a good 7 days in the bush now, possibly no food. The bags are even heavier now. Wouldn't surprise me if it's almost 30 kilograms at the minute, you know, mine and me's. But it's nice to get out of the city and head further into the bush again. Good rest, but I'm ready to continue. We arrived at this small village behind me just last night, and we were just walking through the dark, as this is kind of like the base camp to the mountain we're trying to summit, Mount Ibit. And as we arrived, we just hit traditional Malagasy music being played. We got closer and we saw that it was a load of locals playing their instruments and a load of other people dancing in circles around the fire, which was, you know, it was truly great to arrive to that scene. But then this morning, the mountain in which we were told, you know, isn't a national park or privately owned, we found out that it is privately owned, and we've got to pay 45,000. Being a cheapskate, I have no money on me whatsoever, in which we can't climb, and so we've got to walk to the nearest city, which is about 30 kilometers away, to use the ATM and then to come back. So we'll come back tomorrow and then we'll attempt to summit the mountain. But man, a huge ball ache. It's terrible how much land is owned by locals. There's no free wild land, you know, not like when I was in Mongolia, you know, it's just no man's land. It was completely empty. You go where you want, when you want, camp wherever you like. That's how I remember it and that's how I love it. But here, unfortunately, it's just not the case. Everyone owns land, which is a shame, but that's the way it is. So rather than moaning about the situation, you know, you've just got to crack on and deal with it, and as I say, learn to enjoy it, even if it does mean walking a full day to the nearest city to use the bloody ATM. You've just got to have a good sense of humour and laugh at the difficult times, or you'll crack and be beaten. So we've arrived back at the base of Mount Ibiti after a 60-kilometer detour to the ATM and back. And now we're ready to go, all set. We went to the private office, paid our fees, and now we're gonna attempt to get up to this mountain in just one day. It usually takes on average about a day and a half to 2 days. So we're walking fast and we're gonna go for it. It's a hot day, it's a burning hot day already. So it's gonna be a struggle, it's gonna be painful, but it'll be worth it. It's gonna be a good challenge. So we've just come across a tapas tree. Obviously that means tapas fruit. Good bit of energy for whilst we're walking up. And I've just come across this aloe vera plant. And these things are really good for a lot of things, you know, cuts, bruises, after sun cream, lips oil. Also, my mum and my sister love this aloe vera plant, and actually my lips are really burnt, they're really chapped, and they have been for the past week or two. So I'm just going to get a bit of the liquid, rub it into my lips. Oh, that feels good already. Heavy. Hopefully that does the trick, because my lips are pretty painful. Yes! We've made it to the 4th biggest mountain in Madagascar, 2,240 meters high. We got confused, we thought that this over here was the peak. And so we were there celebrating and we realised that this bit's higher. So we had to take a 30-40 minute scramble over the rocks. It made for some dangerous scrambling, you know, but it was awesome. It was wicked. Big drops, rock climbing, scrambling up boulders, you name it. Yes, we're here, and we made it bloody fast as well.